people, this is Jesse, Grave Collector 01, here today for another Transformers review. Today I'm going to be doing Transformers, the remote controlled transforming Bumblebee and Knockout. These are the two controllers, Knockout's controller in the red with the purple Decepticon logo, and Bumblebee's yellow and black Autobot logo. They only have two buttons. They're pretty basic controllers, really actually kind of small. You can see just in my hand they're pretty small controllers. They only have two buttons. One makes them go straight forward. If you just push it down, it goes straight forward. This kind of gives you a slight turn, but when you turn, you transform, and we're going to get into that when I start showing off what these guys can do. This was actually a requested review by my friend Aaron from My Turbo Reviews. So you've got the little channel switches here. They've got 3 different channels, so you can what you're supposed to do is battle these, but due to just control difficulties, it would be really hard to battle these things. We're going to get into it. I'm going to show off Knockout since that's the one Aaron wanted to see. I'm going to show them both off, but I'm just going to start with Knockout. So what you want to do is just come over here, turn Knockout on. The controller stays on. There's no way of turning it off. So basically you just get, I'm going to take this off camera, you basically just get straight forward with this button, and that's all that button does. And you get a slight turn, but as you can see, if you hold that down for any specific length of time, it will automatically start to transform, which is a real downside. You can kind of see how that works. But if you hold it down, he'll transform. Let's see. And there you have a shot of Knockout. And then what the big thing is when you hold the up button, once you transform him, he will punch. You can see him kind of punch there. But the bad thing about the transformation button is it doesn't stop when he's fully transformed. Like if you hold it down, it just keeps going and going. You have to try to stop it when it's perfectly transformed, or else the punching action won't work, and you'll have to try to do it again. I'll see if I can. So if you just hold the transformation button down constantly, but if you don't get it quite right and he doesn't get all the way up, you can hear the punch doesn't catch, it doesn't work right, which is really kind of unfortunate. If they just had 3 buttons is all it would take. A actual reverse, a forward and back, actual reverse, and well, I take that back, probably 4 buttons, an up and a forward and a reverse, a spin, and then 1 button for like transformation, maybe like right here in the middle. These would have been perfect. I would recommend these if you like novelty type items like of Transformers, but to like a serious collector that's looking to like collect these, I can't really recommend these. They're okay, and the way they transform's neat. I mean, but it's just if they had just slightly better functionality, they would have been so much better. These would have been a whole lot better. But as they sit, they're neat. They're fun to just kind of mess around with. But aside from the obvious problems of the not being able to reverse, you only get forward, and then if you try to turn, you start to transform, and if you don't transform all the way, it doesn't work. But they're fun to just mess around with. So we got Knockout there. Let's go ahead and we'll get him, try to get him transformed here. That way you guys can see him. We'll just set him there. We'll bring in Bumblebee, and Bumblebee's exactly the same. He only has the forward and the rotate on the it won't work. All he has the rotate for the transform and the straightforward. but we'll get him transformed here. And he's just basic Bumblebee. He does the he does the punching too. There it goes. But they're okay. I wouldn't recommend these to die-hard collectors looking for a really good remote control Transformers toy, because they're not that great. If they just had the 4 buttons, like I mentioned before, they'd been really cool and fun to play with. But the fact that you can't turn them without getting them to transform makes it really hard to try to line these things up to fight. I mean, you can see it. I'm just trying to get them to hit one another, and it's about impossible to get them to do anything, really. But they're fun to play with. On their own, they're fun, but the whole appeal of these was you're supposed to be able to fight with them. Yeah, that's not really going to happen with these guys. But they're kind of fun. I wouldn't recommend these to serious collectors, like I said. But if you like Transformers novelties and just kind of miscellaneous Transformers related items, these guys are okay. But not perfect. Thanks for watching, guys, and please like, comment, subscribe, and if you haven't already, like my Facebook page. And thanks for watching, guys. This is Jesse, Great Collector 01, signing off.
But I never wanted. I'm getting close to overload.